the line. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go!
Autonomous, as per usual, it's your only opportunity for robots to get points for movement alone. The rookie team's 10-3-3-2 celebrating their placing of L1 Coral. It's worth additional points, 3 points during the autonomous period. Wrapping up autonomous, lots of movement around the field, but only 1 Coral scored by our rookie team. They're probably pretty proud, and we'll review that later. The remainder 2 minutes and 15 seconds is all completely teleoperated by our human players, human controllers, I should say. 2197 maneuvering to place a coral on the top part of their coral reef. Additional points available the higher you score. 5 points for the top coral. 2867 attempting to do the same. That most teams having to remove that algae out of the way before they can score lower. A lot of teams focusing on the higher scoring opportunities and then moving down once those get filled. 829, the Digital Goats from Indianapolis, Indiana, making quick use, but receiving some heavy defense from one of their opponents, 95-30. That is allowed as long as that contact time is kept to a minimum, and only 1 robot can do that at a time. 31-47, maneuvering around the center of the field, showing off their swerve drive mechanisms. A lot of teams moving to make use of those additional mechanisms to allow for more advanced movement around the field. Most of our starting game pieces are knocked and strewed around the field. Teams can start considering using those algae to score in the processor for additional points. Scores currently 30-40 in favor of the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance already meeting 1/4 of their requirements to get that ranking point bonus, where you fill up all of the branches with a minimum amount of coral. Checking up on one of our teams, 2867 Elk Logics, using a unique slot mechanism. It's going directly into their placement mechanism. Allows them to not need to turn the robot as they go for placement. 31-47 now on the offensive, doing some defense, I should say. Trying to prevent their opponents from scoring as we enter the end game. We heard that sonar ping. Teams will start making their way over to the cages and preparing to climb. They need to be elevated off the ground for that climb to count. The longer the chain, the more points they'll gain. Only 5 seconds remain to complete those movements. 829 just about slurping up those points. Blue Alliance all parked, and that's all for qualification match 17 here at the Mishawaka District event. With a score of 59, just 6 points above Blue's 53. The difference there made in the coral and in the barge. Ranking points 3 for the runners of the Red Alliance. Blue still walking away with 1 ranking point due to their performance in the autonomous.